How to make a mixtape.
The problem is that if we bring it up in the debrief, that they don't have to click out of the episode right away. Nobody would know because the debriefs get 3 views, and one of them is you, and one of them is me.
It's
And the
weird
other one's-
because
and the other one's
there's
Jason.
Yeah, there's a couple random ones that have gotten a bunch more for some reason. I can't figure out why, but who knows? It'll either be something that we get tired of doing and we just stop, or it'll be something that we decide to keep doing because maybe if this gets big one day, people will go back and watch them. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be fun.
If I was on an episode and I knew they were doing a thing right at the end where they're going to talk about me, you better believe I'm going to go watch that.
Yeah, for sure. Maddie
So I don't know why the guests
How do you think Maddie did?
I think Maddie did awesome. I knew she would. I knew she,
I love that she went
Unless
outside the box with the Pirates song.
I agree. And I'm glad I had thought about the Enchanted Tiki Room also, so I wasn't surprised by that, but I was happy you did it. I was happy somebody went with the park song, and then we had back-to-back park songs. Which was cool. I think unless you have no relationship with Disney, it's hard to go wrong. They do music so well.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Fuck, dude, you can go real wrong with some Disney songs.
I'm not saying everything they have is great.
We just talked about all the racism in fucking
that's true. Well, that's true.
But
you
I'm
bring
saying,
up some of that stuff.
there are definitely low moments.
Yeah. Do you think people are passionate about those low moment songs though?
Sometimes. You got those ones where it's oh, this one meant a lot. So I think you can go wrong with a Disney song.
Yeah, I could see that because it's so sentimental.
If you'd have picked Kiss the Girl from Little Mermaid, I'd have been like, okay, that's fine.
But I didn't.
No, but you didn't. But I could see you having a romantic moment to Kiss the Girl, and you telling some story about how you dated a Disney adult and you guys wanted to kiss, and that was the only song that she would kiss you for the first time too.
I didn't. I appreciate that though, but I didn't. I never dated a Disney adult and never had those moments. So
okay, well, that was what I wished that you would have picked, and that would have been your song. That's what I hoped would have happened.
You know what I thought of though, researching this episode is have you ever heard of the artist Pogo?
I don't know.
Pogo, like a pogo stick.
Keep going.
He kind of got internet famous a long time ago, and that wasn't a thing that happened so much. But he's like this kind of he's an electronic sampling artist. So it's kind of like dance music, but it's very bouncy and fun and poppy. And he got famous because he did a bunch of cut up Alice in Wonderland and other Disney stuff. Okay. And it's very glitch sounding. So he'll take bits, and it's so hard to explain because you can tell that this is Alice in Wonderland. It sounds like a Disney song, but it's all cut up and glitchy sounding.
Okay.
And it's got a beat and stuff. And he got kind of famous for it. And I remember, I don't know how I discovered it, but I was listening to his stuff. And I think he's German. But a really cool thing actually happened where instead of Disney doing the thing that they normally do, which is just send somebody a cease and desist and make them pull everything, I think they did that also, but they were like, hey, or you can make this an official thing and we will actually pay you to do a bunch of Disney, we will give you access to the samples, we'll make it official. And I thought that was cool. And he put out a bunch more stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, he did stuff with Hook. It's not all movies, but it's a lot of movie stuff, and it's a lot of Disney stuff. And I think it's on. I haven't looked in a long time, but I think it's on Spotify now. Pogo.
Yeah, I had Spotify. I looked it up.
Yeah,
top songs have a shitload of listens: 42 million, 36 million.
Yeah, so Alice, the number 3 song on here, that was one of his famous ones that they let him keep. He made that before he had permission for that stuff, and they let him keep it. So
that's pretty rad.
It's really good. It's really fun listen.
Yeah.
So
this is a fun episode. I'm excited to listen. What?
I'd love to go to Disney with you. Let's do it sometime.
Let's go to Disneyland. Land, not world.
Yeah, that sounds more up my alley anyway. I don't want the super uber touristy stuff.
Plus, then you got then you got Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I don't know if you give a shit about Star Wars. Even if you don't, it's about the experience, man.
I do like Star Wars.
Bananas. It's so immersive.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good way I would describe a lot of the Disney shit. It's so immersive. You feel like you're a part of it. And I remember something that I meant to bring up on the mixtape that I didn't was the 33 Club. Have you ever heard of the 33 Club?
I have heard of the 33 Club. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I
is
would
it?
have loved to have talked about that. It's just this obnoxiously exclusive club of people that belong to like this special Disney part where like there's a secret door
It's like a
that you,
restaurant and like a bar and stuff, right? That you can get into,
it's
or
ultimately like, yeah,
it's
like a
like a
restaurant
club. It's like an
bar.
old school
It's a
club.
club. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like an old timey dinner.
yeah.
What do they call those things? Supper
Like
lounge,
it's like a social club kind of a
social
thing.
club.
Like yeah.
But it's like hundreds of thousands of dollars to be a member of it. It's like a donated back to the parks and stuff like that. And if I ever won the lottery, I would definitely buy a membership to the 33 Club.
Membership to Club 33 at Disney costs $35,000
Yeah.
flat one time fee,
Yeah.
and then $15,000 a year.
Yeah, I would do that.
And the wait list is 10 years long.
Yeah.
So
crazy. 10 years long for people ready to drop 35 grand. How cool is
wild,
that?
dude. That's wild.
Yeah. It's crazy shit.
I mean,
but you can take your picture next to the door.
So popular though, like such a like the part like it's everything Disney. It's so big. Like
It really is.
What a smart thing to do by them, and like maybe they should just have a couple though. Like have a couple more of those, you know.
Or like make it like a surprise and delight thing. Like, oh, you're walking around the club, walking around the park. Let me just show you around.
Yeah, there's random people.
Have you ever heard about that shit? Like the surprise and delight culture of Disney.
No, well, I've known some people who have been like, what do they call them? Like the mascots and stuff. Yeah, characters and stuff. And like, I do know that they, like some of the stuff that they're expected to do and encouraged to do is really fun and cool. Like,
yeah.
So I know some of that stuff, but like, what are you talking about?
So surprise and delight is where the cast members, that's what they're called. They're not called employees. They're called cast members.
Cast members,
are like responsible for like providing unforgettable moments for the guests that go there. And like, it's such a bad culture at this point where moms expect, or I shouldn't say moms. That's really not fair. Where parents expect surprise and delight moments for their children. Like in general, just attending Disney. It's really this kind of toxic side, which is a bummer. But yeah, it's a gnarly thing. Look up surprise and delights at Disney because some of them are bananas, but some of them are also kind of just parents being shitty, people being entitled, which is a bummer. But
yeah, I'll look it up.
This was a fun one.
I bet I've seen some of this stuff before, but like,
I'm sure you have.
Cool.
This is a good time.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, have a good night, and
you too, buddy.
We'll talk later.
Until next one.
All right. Bye.
How to make a mixtape.